What's up, Pyro? Good morning, my friend. How you doing today? Man, I missed you at the PO this week. I had some drama, but it worked out. So Sunday fun day, unless you're a Raider fan. At least I don't have to watch the Raiders lose today. Hey, Pyro, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me know in the chat. How's my vacay? Lucky you. Let me know. So I guess you can hear me then. So you're on vacay. Microphone check. Check. 1, 2. Check. Check. Chickadee check. Chickadee. Chickadee cheek. Yeah. So I actually put a couple of envelopes in my regular mail slot here, you know, and man, for like 5, 6 days they didn't get scanned, and so the buyer sent me a message like, "Hey, these haven't been scanned yet," and I was like, "Well, I know I dropped them off at the mailbox." So Friday they finally got scanned, showed they were scanned through Santa Clarita. So whew, that's a relief. What's up, Steve? Looking for silver, one of our players today. Oh, Steve looking for silver. Got a battle with Sassy Susan this week. Sassy Susan shooting for the upset, trying to take down the fourth place team. Steve looking for silver. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Steve looking for silver. Hope you're doing well today. I've got all kinds of stuff going on today. Look at that. I got the front cam. I got the, let me do this. Bam. There we go. Now everybody can see my pretty face. Whoa. So we got Fox kicking off right now, the pregame show on Fox. We're going to catch all the updates live as they happen. Let you know what's happening today. Austin Eckler is out with his concussion, so fire up Brian Robinson Jr. Looks like we're going to have Brock Purdy. Looks like we're going to have Brock Purdy playing. However, let's see here. Brock Purdy's going to play. If you trust him in that cold 20 degrees with a blowing wind chill at negative whatever it's going to be. I don't know if you want to trust Brock Purdy in that banged up shoulder. I would trust Josh Allen, though. Josh Allen can play in those conditions. But it might be a good day to fire up your running backs, McCurdy and Cook. So if you have McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey, and James Cook, it might be a good game to fire those two up. It's going to be a heavy run game, probably a lot of tight ends maybe. AZ Coins, good morning, AZ. How we doing today, sir? Beautiful day for everybody. Well, we're going to review the standings real quick here and see where we got a couple playoff spots still available hanging on the threads today. Ken, MLZB, and Jenny Sweetheart and Will Land wrap it up today. Or is the backfield penetrators going to get a win? MLZB, Will Land going to lose. Then we're going to have chaos going into the playoffs. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Is this the last weekend before playoffs? Where are we at right now? Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out together here. What are we looking at? So, yeah. Ooh, it's the last weekend before playoffs, yeah? So we need to wrap it up today. 2 playoff spots left available. As of right now, MLZB and Will Land are in. But a loss today by those 2 teams can change everything. Because we have backfield penetrators, Chuck Stacks. If he wins and those 2 teams lose, we're going to have a 3-way tie. We're going to have a tiebreaker for the last playoff spot. Oh, it's getting good today. There's going to be a lot to watch. Right now, Chuck Stacks is favored to win over Lady B. We'll see what happens. So if backfield wins, looks like MLZB and Jenny have a comfortable lead. Looks like they're going to beat Inglorious. So it's going to come down to Will Land, who is projected to lose to both of these. looking to finish off Will Land. So if Will Land loses, it's going to be a tiebreaker between Will Land and backfield penetrators for that last playoff spot. Oh my. Drama. Drama. We love drama. Let's go. All right. Well, let's see here what we got going on. They're talking about coaches right now. Coaches are getting fired. Chicago Bears coach. Yeah, he should have been fired. Aaron Glenn, man, Aaron Glenn's doing a great job with Detroit. I just love the way. And I'm not saying because I'm a Texas A&M guy, and I remember Aaron Glenn at Texas A&M, but he is doing a bang-up job in Detroit. He looks like a coach. But the thing with those defensive guys, like we learned with the Raiders, yeah, AP's a great coach, but you got to have an offensive guy on your team. Speaking of the Raiders and Chiefs, raise your hand if you think the Chiefs got bailed out again by the referees. Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 words for the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're right here. That's for you, Kansas City Chiefs. That's for you, NFL. But anyways, I digress. This is a family show. So shoot me some questions. If you got any fantasy questions, I'll try to answer them. We're going to have some bang-up games today. We'll take a look at the schedule here in a little bit. We'll go through the rundowns, see who's doing what. Again, the game to watch today going to be the 49ers and Buffalo. The Niners have to travel back east. It's going to be about 7 degrees at kickoff. Ooh, man, forget that. 49ers are 5-6. If they lose, is their Super Bowl window closed? I think it will be. I think if the 49ers lose today, we'll see Seattle. Seattle going to take the conference or take the NFC West. So we got some good games today. Waiting for NFL.com is the worst website in the world. It is so slow and glitchy and terrible. Just come on. It's like trying to log into the Tyson fight. You're killing me, NFL.com. You're killing me. So we'll just go back to the well, there's Inglorious. Inglorious, you better upset today. You need an upset, Inglorious. You need to upset somehow, some way. Let's take a look at Inglorious and see what you need. What do you need, Commish? A commissioner, Inglorious. He needs Jordan Love to go off today. Too late. He already played. Oh, quit texting me, people. I'm busy. Jahmyr Gibbs lets you down a little bit. Swift. All right, you need. Oof. Yeah, Michael Pittman needs to step up for you. You need a lot of help, Inglorious. I don't think you're going to get it today. Maybe Chris Boswell will kick you 5 field goals today. That could do it for you. Yeah, there's nothing on your bench I like. Yeah, you're going to start ATN. Well, hopefully everybody gets a few more points than their projections. And let's find your opponent. Inglorious. The Bud Files. Good morning, the Bud Files. How are you today? We're just sitting here reviewing our fantasy football league, seeing who needs to clinch a playoff spot today. Going over some fun stuff. But thanks for joining us, the Bud Files. Be sure to join me on Tommy Gun Tuesdays, where we give away cards all Tuesday, all stream. We play games, have fun. So, reviewing Inglorious. Let's check the head-to-head matchup with MLZB. Well, so you need Jalen Hurts to come in under 18. You need Judy to come in under 12 or under 10. You need Karen Williams to come in under 9. You need Robinson to come in under 8. Ooh, Josh Jacobs is the one that hurt you. Inglorious. Even though he didn't do a whole lot. Stranger things have happened. Inglorious. Maybe Baltimore gets shut out and Tucker don't get his projected 10. Maybe Hawkinson doesn't get more than 1 catch and just get a point or 2. Maybe Robinson gets shut down by the Chargers, which could happen. The Chargers have a pretty good defense. So how do I feel like CNN on election night right now? This is what you need to win right here. You need to win Pennsylvania and Ohio. You need to win. You need Ohio to come in under projection right here. You need Pennsylvania to come in under projection here. But hey, there's hope for you. That's why we play the games. But it's not looking good right now. Right now, you're projected to lose by 35. That's a Kamala Harris landslide right there, buddy. Better luck next year. MLZB, he's a killer. He's a stone cold killer. He has the benefits of being retired. Nothing else to do but check out his football team. But here's the game right here. Here's the game of the week. Steve looking for Silver and Sassy Susan. No playoff implications. Really, Steve's in the playoffs. Just depends on what seeding he's going to get if he wins or loses. But, man, right now he's projected to only beat Sassy Susan by 1 point. Sassy Susan, what are we doing? You're doing well, Sassy. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. It's going to be some good matchups. Buffalo's defense, that should hit projection right there. Buffalo's defense, I think, in the cold, they could shut down San Francisco. We'll see what happens. I don't know if Metcalf will get 13. Not in New York. New York's defense hasn't been their problem this year. So I don't know if Metcalf will get his 13. Ooh, man. Some good matchups, but in Jigba, because they're going to try to shut down. Man, you got 2 Seattle receivers today, man. If Geno Smith doesn't bring it today, that's really going to hurt you, Steve. Having 2 Seattle players against a good Jets defense, we'll see what happens. On the flip side, you've got Sassy. She's got the combo of Lamar and Zay Flowers. That's a pretty combination right there. Matt Gay in New England. It's going to be cold. I don't know if it's going to be snowing in New England like it was in Buffalo, but that could be a tricky kicking game for Sassy. Yeah, it's going to be some fun games, but yeah, you got 3 Seattle players going. We got, and Charbonnet. Bye weeks are tough. Yeah, I don't know. Jennings would be intriguing if the weather was nice, but I don't know. You got Marvin Harrison Jr. Would you start Jr. over Njigba? Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. You got some tough decisions there, Steve. That's really tough. Let me do this. Let me make it easier for you. There you go. Man. Yeah. I mean, we'll find out at the end of the day. I like your lineup better than your bench, but boy, you know what Harrison could do if he's right. And playing indoors, and you know what Jennings can do if they funnel through him. But Jennings, I think he's gotten cold since McCaffrey came back, hasn't he? Yeah, McCaffrey last week came back, so his targets were pretty good. Went down from, 11 to 7, but still 7 targets for a wide receiver is pretty good. But yeah, Kittle's healthy. With Kittle healthy and McCaffrey playing, I think Jennings is the odd man out for sure. But heck yeah. Gonna be some weather today, yep. Well, it's not supposed to snow in Buffalo. It's just going to be colder than hell, which is, I guess, an oxymoron. It's really not colder than hell. Which I guess it would be true. It could be colder than hell. Anything's colder than hell. But that's what we got going on. Hit me if you got any questions or comments or concerns. Let's take one more look at the league standings and see where we're at. But here's what we're looking for right here. We've got 1, 2, 3 teams looking for the last playoff spot today. I think MLZB and Jenny Sweetheart have theirs wrapped up, but they are on a 2-game losing streak. So Steve with a 6-game winning streak. Steve's hot at the right time. You're coming in hot, Steve. Will Land and Backfield Penetrators have done what they need to do the last couple weeks to try to get in that last playoff spot. Yeah. Steve is on fire. Signy went from 2-4 to 8-4. That's pretty impressive, Steve. That's a good manager right there. That is a good fantasy manager right there. Oh, I forgot about the revenge factor there. You're right, Steve. Geno Smith, revenge factor, revenge game. That's going to be a fun game. And then all the drama with Aaron Rodgers. Inside source says he's not coming back. He's not going to play next year. And then Aaron Rodgers says, well, I'm going to play next year. I just don't know if it's going to be here, but I never said that. Aaron Rodgers is such a drama queen. What made the Jets think it was a good idea to bring Aaron Rodgers over 2 years ago? That was terrible. Look at Sam Darnold. Didn't the Jets dump Sam Darnold? And now look what he's doing in Minnesota. Freaking Sam Darnold. I'm just glad I don't have to talk about my Raiders today. Or the Chiefs. Tired looking at that score right there. Look at the recap. Recap ought to say the Chiefs robbed another team. So everybody thinks I'm in first because I'm good. I've been lucky. Because if you look at my points for, out of all the playoff teams, my points for is the third best, fourth best. So both of these has the most points. All in like Dabo's got the second most. MLZB and Jenny's got the third most. And then here I am at fourth most. So I've had the fourth most points. But my opponents have crapped the bed every week I've played them. Because points against, I'm number 1. So that just tells me I've been lucky every week. I have been very lucky. I should probably be right around the 8-4, 9-3 range. There's no way I should be 11-1 with this point differential right here. Fourth in points for and first in points against. That just tells me I've been lucky. Some good college games yesterday. I didn't bring up my Texas A&M Texas game. Texas A&M offense crapped the bed yesterday. That was horrible. Didn't like that any. Fresno State had the lead against UCLA, and Fresno State wound up losing, so I didn't like that any. That was horrible. But it's going to be a fun day today. I'm really looking forward today and tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing who takes that last playoff spot. The last playoff spot's up for grabs. 3 teams shooting for it today. It's going to be a riot. Good luck to all the teams trying to get that last playoff spot. Should be fun. Look at Saquon Barkley. Talk about a dysfunctional franchise. You look at the Bears, the Raiders, the Giants, the Browns. Just dysfunctional teams. Ridiculously dysfunctional. It's so hard being a Raiders fan sometimes. Being a Raider fan is like, you know, you, I can't even describe it sometimes. What's up, Eddie County? If you don't follow Eddie County, you should follow Eddie County. Eddie County is a great fisherman and a card collector. Hang out with Eddie County over on Whatnot. Get some great deals. Eddie County is over on Whatnot. Great card person, great community person. Loves the cardboard. Got some getting back into the YouTube videos. You need to come out. You need to come out back out here to California, Eddie, and catch some of these rainbow trout out of Buena Vista. Me, you, and Chris need to get together and go out to BV one day. Well, I don't do it to get rich. Everybody knows that. I do it to have fun. That's why I love doing what I do on Tuesdays. I love expanding the hobby to people that maybe haven't been in the hobby for a minute. Reggie Neighbors, good morning, Reggie, my friend. Good to see you again, Reggie. Thanks for chiming in. People are waking up. We're getting some viewership now. We're hanging out. We're just talking over fantasy football. Social Hour Fantasy Football League. I got Cash Money wants to know, who would you start, Ertz or Mark Andrews? Ooh, Zach Ertz or Mark Andrews? That's a question coming in on the chat line from Cash Money. Cash Money, turn on your laptop, bro. Come join us. But I'll tell you right now, stand by. I'm just sharing me out on the X and Twitter. Yeah, I'd probably go with Andrews just because Ertz. Let's check out Cash. Let's look at your team, Cash. I'm not going to tell you, Cash. I'm playing you this week. I'm playing you, Cash. I'm not going to give you no advice. I'm just kidding, brother. That's not what I'm about. Well, your projections, Zach Ertz is projected for 10. Mark Andrews is projected for 8. The problem is, well, okay, so Eckler's hurt. So Eckler's not going to play today for Washington, so I'd probably start Ertz. You know what I'm saying? With Eckler out today, they're going to need that extra receiver. His production's been there. I mean, other than these 2 games, he's 5 of his last 7 games, he's came in over 10 points. That ain't too bad. And other than this one game, his targets are there. You know, tight ends, you get 5, 5, 11, 8, 7, 8. He's being targeted a lot. So that's what you look for. If tight ends can get 5 or more targets in a game, then that's pretty solid production. And he's scored touchdowns the last 2 games. So I'm definitely going to go with Ertz. I think Ertz is the guy today. We'll check out the forecast to confirm. Sassy Susan chimed in and said, neither. So, but Zach Ertz, we don't care about Jacoby. What are we doing here? So he's coming off back-to-back games with 6 catches and a touchdown. He'll have a tough draw against Washington as Washington scores against Titans. The Titans have to give up. The Titans do have a very, very, very good pass defense. I will say that. They've given up the 6th fewest receiving yards to tight ends. Thank you, Reggie. Yeah, check the forecast too. But I think, they're playing in Washington. It's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 43, 40% chance of precipitation. And I always think when it rains, the tight ends are a little more valuable because you're going to keep the ball shorter. 16-mile-an-hour winds, though, that could be – I don't think Jaden Daniels cares. Jaden Daniels is a stud. But Oh, Eddie, check this out. Eddie, I gotta show you something. Speaking of Jaden Daniels, let me share this bad boy out real quick. Check that bad boy out, Eddie. How's that look? That's a sexy Jaden Daniels right there, yeah? So we'll see what Jaden does there today. Can't get the light. Kind of on the wrong side of the light there, but pretty nice pull from Elite. I threw it up on eBay for $50. No offers. I dropped it to 40. We'll see. I might have to run a race and put it in a race. So no, I'm not gonna grade it. There's a little bit, and actually this belongs to I don't know what this is, but there's a little, can't see it in the camera, but there's a little white down in the corner. So but I'm selling it for Inglorious, I think, or Inglorious wants it. I don't know, Inglorious. Was I supposed to send you that card, Inglorious? Did we make an exchange? I don't even remember, Inglorious. No, I got your name on the back of it for some reason, but was that the one I was supposed to send you? Or was it the Red Pandora? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'd start Zach. I'd start Zach Ertz. If I was you, Cash. Oh yeah, big Harvick fan. Yep, big Harvick fan. Look at that, bam. Yeah, there's my setup right here, Eddie. So there's my card shelf. The Piazza right there. The lithograph was given to me courtesy of MLZB Cash Money. You better bring it. You better bring it. But there's my good card shelf with Kobe overlooking me. Kobe. Can't really let's see here. I was just looking. I'm all over the place right now. Can't see what I'm doing. But there's Kobe. But there's my Dodgers. Some of my Dodgers. These are all my autos. Graded cards, Dodgers, Raiders. And then over here's my PC, Corbin Burns and Will Smith. And then there's some more of my PC, some local players, cool stuff. But there's my Harvard cars. Little Harvard, my Tony B looking over me, little auto, little sweetie right there. Yeah, so that's what I got going on in my office here. Don't mean to make everybody dizzy. Sorry about the tilt the whirl. Woo. So Cash, yeah, I think you're starting Zach Ertz today with Austin Eckler out of the game today. I mean, Andrews hasn't been no slouch either. Man. I mean, he's they do look for him in the red zone. Touchdown, 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 2 touchdowns. The Eagles have given up the 30th most fantasy points to tight ends. So the Eagles give up points to the tight end. So I don't know. I'm probably who's got the better weather? Maybe that's what we're looking at, better weather, because we already went over Ertz. So Andrews is looking at high of 42, 14-mile-an-hour wind, chance of rain, 40%. So about the same conditions for Andrews. Oh man, I mean, who do you trust throwing the ball or tight end more, Lamar Andrews or Jaden Daniels? That's the question for you, Cash. But let's check our matchup, Cash. You and I'm still projected to win by 11, Cash money. But Josh Allen's going to have cold, frigid conditions. So who knows what that's going to bring. The weather in Buffalo. Going to be a high of 34, low of 26, 81% chance of precipitation. It could be freezing rain, sleet, snow. Oh my goodness. I thought the weather was supposed to clear up before game time, but maybe as the game goes on, the sun goes down. It's going to get nasty. They should have flexed that game to a day game. I mean, I don't know. You know, with the weather, they should have moved that game to a 10 o'clock game today, 1 o'clock on the East Coast, just for safety reasons. Because I don't think the Rams are going to do. See, the Rams are playing in New Orleans, so Stafford could sneak up on me today. This could win you the game right here. The quarterback Stafford could get it for you. Jacoby Myers came in big for you. That sucked for me. So we'll see what happens, Cash. It's going to be a fun day. But one last look here at the standings, playoff implications. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I sure appreciate it. So we got Tommy Gunn in first. So even if I lose, me and Pedro are guaranteed first round buys. It's gonna come into like all in like Dabo, Larry Downing, Steve looking for silver, MLZ, BJ Sweetheart, Will Land, Chuck Stacks. These three right here, those are the three we need to watch today. That's gonna be fun, fun, fun. Especially Will Land against Sassy Susan today. Oh, Will Land against both of these, Pedro. That's gonna be good. Yeah, it's all about luck. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna come over and catch you on Whatnot a little bit later. Hang out with you. I appreciate your hustle, man. You always have a fun stream. I'd share you out, but I don't want to get monetized or kicked off of YouTube. But go check out Inglorious. Go check out my buddy Inglorious. Go check out my buddy Eddie County Fishing over on Whatnot. Inglorious. He's a cool dude. Hang out with him. But Inglorious likes to jump on there once in a while and pick stuff up, getting breaks. So, but Inglorious, go check out my buddy there in Eddie County. Good people right there. Good cards, good value, fun stuff. Of course, Eddie County. We got to prop each other up. Kindness, help each other out. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head over to Nash Landings. Nash and Chappie got a little something something going on. Always, yep. Come over, hang out, support everybody else, make friends. See you, Eddie. Appreciate you. All right, and Glorious, Cash Money. Anything else? Any other questions you got? Anything else you want to go over? Give me a holla holla. Let me know. If not, I'm gonna put some. I'm I'm going to put some comments in the chat for us. Oh, man. My throat's already shot out, and I still got to do another stream and go to church later. Too much pumpkin pie. But anyways, we're going to head over. Let's go check out Nash and Chappie. So there you go. Should pop up in the chat. Let's go hang out with Nash for a little bit. But good luck, everybody. We'll check back in later today and see how everybody's doing in their playoff chase. Take care.